my entire mindset had already changed moving into this new school. I knew I wasn't a dull girl anymore. Hi guys, it's Bennery here and welcome to another video. If you're new here on this channel, we turn girls into queens. So I make videos on fashion, beauty, relationship, and lots of self-development. Basically everything you need to turn you into that girl. So if you've not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to this channel. You're going to learn a whole lot. So today's video is a story time of how I moved from the dullest girl in class to being the head girl of my school. So let's start from my background. I grew up with 3 siblings, including me, making 4. We're 4 and 2 boys, 2 girls. Basically, all of them are very excellent students. My older brother is now a pharmacist and my younger brother is now a doctor at, he was a doctor at 22. My elder sister has a master's degree. I actually came from a family where everyone is kind of a little bit serious and I was just the total opposite. I was a girl that was very playful. I don't study. I was so stubborn. I actually didn't know what my best qualities were. I think the only good thing about me then was just the fact that people liked me. I was really playful. I was bold. Oh my god, I've always been this girl with so much confidence. I think that was the only thing that that people really liked about me. I was so confident and I was very welcoming, and yeah, that was all. I was so playful. Let's take it back to when I was actually born. Okay, so I actually started writing with my left hand, and then my parents, Yoruba parents now, my mom is Yoruba, so they decided to turn me into a right-handed person. So they forced me to use my right hand and all of that. And then at some point I stopped doing well in school, and then I think our doctor said that probably it will be due to the whole switching from my left hand to my right hand thing. And then when I grew up and I realized that, okay, probably that's why I'm a failure. My parents told me about the whole left hand and right hand thing, and I attributed all my failures to the fact that they caused it. I blame my parents. I blame them for everything. I blame them for the fact that I couldn't take in anything, or I would take in something and it can't stay because I would forget so easily, and it was just a horrible thing. I was always last in class. I was always playing and I didn't give a damn because I felt like, oh, there was nothing to be done. The damage has been done. I am a failure. There's nothing I can do about it. So fast forward to when I made it to GSS 1. I made it to this very prestigious school, okay, kind of with connection, but I sure made it there and I started GSS 1. I met these amazing friends of mine. I don't know if I should say their names. I'm gonna say their names because probably one of them will be watching. Her name is Glory and my other friend, Headgirl. These 2 girls were my ride or die in school. They were very, very close friends with me. We were very playful, God of Israel. We would play around the school. This is the kind of school that people go for competition abroad. It was a very serious school. Like literally, they had white people in my class, so. But we were very playful. Oh my God. And that's how we kept on going. My first year results, that's my GSS 1 results, I was promoted on trial. In my GS 2, I was also promoted on trial to GS 3. Yeah, that's how bad I was. I was promoted on trial to GS 3. And I think the first time I really did have to sit down and, tell myself that, okay, you really have to be serious, was when I was about to write my junior work. Because it wasn't the kind of school where they were going to tell you the answers or you were going to cheat and all of that. So if you're wondering, I schooled in Nigeria, so the whole cheating thing is not new to us here. But in my school then, there was no way you were going to cheat. It wasn't that kind of school. So I had to study, and I remember I had to stay in my room, I had to cram, I had to do everything. And funny enough, I passed, except that I failed maths, but I did pass, and I wasn't expecting to pass because I studied by myself. I did everything by myself. But before then, my elder brother, oh my god, my elder brother has been someone that have really been on my case. My elder brother is someone that never allowed me to think. He has always been there for me academically. Oh my god, he's a sweetheart. Okay, so my elder brother actually sat me down and he was like, Blessing. Okay, most people in my house call me Blessing, and he was like, Blessing, you are very lazy. You don't like working. You don't like doing house chores. You don't like reading. What would you do with your life? You need to focus on one part of your life. It's either you focus on your academics or you focus on working hard. Unfortunately, after my junior work, my dad got transferred and they had to move me from that school to a boarding school, which was all girls. And I hated that school. Oh my god. I hated the fact that my friends were not with me anymore. No white people in my class anymore. I felt like I was, going to a school that didn't have as much class as I was used to. They were all girls and I was like, okay, where are the guys? And the worst part, the thing that really made me hated that school so much was the fact that I had to cut my hair. Guys, if you know me, you know that my hair is very long. So imagine having to cut your hair. And the worst part was that my mom didn't tell me I was going to cut my hair. She knew I wouldn't want to go there. She didn't tell me about the whole cutting hair thing. So because I hated everyone there, I was spending so much time by myself. I was by myself. I usually don't used to be myself. Like I said, I was very, very playful. It was really difficult, and that was one of the things I hated. All I would do is eat cornflakes, have my bath, go to class, and go for night prep. So because I was home by myself, there was nothing else to do. After I finished eating cornflakes, what next? Everybody that wanted to be my friend there, I didn't really like them except for one girl or two girls. So I had to read because there was nothing else to do. I'll take my book, I'll scroll through my book, and that was it. I had to sit down and think about my life, and because I spent so much time with myself, like I said. And this is one of the reasons why when I talk about leveling up, I keep talking about spending time with yourself, knowing yourself, knowing who you are, knowing what you want from life. I say this so much because I've experienced it, right? This is my life right here I'm telling you guys about right now. Because I spent time with myself, I realized that, you know what? I don't want to be that girl that fails in class. I don't want to be that girl that teachers don't like or people don't like. You know, if you're a failure in school, you know how it is now. People are not going to take you seriously. You're just going to be that person. Once you're the brilliant girl in class, you have so much advantage. And yeah, I didn't want to be that girl anymore, and I had to really start working on myself. So it had gotten to the time where we needed to start writing tests and all that. And then there was this girl in my class, her name is Mabel. I won't forget that girl. She showed me so much pepper. She was the one leading in class then. And then she usually shares the test scores and all that. So she handed my test score to me, my test paper to me, I mean. And then she looked at me some kind of way. You know, she gave me the whole bitchy vibes, and then she was like, take. I didn't know why she was being bitchy to me, because I'm like, I'm a new student, right? I've not done anything to you, so why are you stressing me? Why are you looking at me like that? And then she handed my test score to me, and then I collected it from her. Also being bitchy, I mean, you cannot give me a bitchy vibe and I'll be nice to you. She handed my test sheets to me, and then I looked at it, and then I had a really high score, and I had to check it again. Have you forgotten? I am the girl that used to take class in class. Later on, I found out that the reason why she was looking at me like that was because I was ahead of her with, I think, a mark. I think I was ahead of her with a mark, or she was ahead of me with just a mark, and maybe she was already feeling threatened. I can't remember which it was, either I was ahead of her or she was ahead of me, but I know that it was a very, very close score, and she didn't like that. That was the reason why she gave me that look. So I looked at it and I was like, me. me, listen, can score this. And oh my god, I almost cried. And then I remember I called my brother, my younger brother, because they will give you time to speak to your people in school. So I was talking to my younger brother, and I was like, I can't believe that I did that. And then he was like, I should keep at it, I should keep reading. Yeah, my younger brother is one person that advises me like it's my father. So he was like, I should keep at it, I should do this, I should do that. So I just kept on, Jerry. I just kept on the whole reading, spending time with myself. And gradually, I really began to enjoy spending time with myself. Right now, I am that girl that would rather stay indoors than go out. That's how I kept at it. And after the whole first term, second term, I didn't really like the school, like I said. I didn't like the food they were giving me. I was always running home because my dad knows someone there. So before you know, I'll go home again. My dad just had to pull me out. I got transferred to another school, and then I was still going to continue my SS1 in this new school of mine. And yeah, this is where the whole baddie, elegant, that girl that you don't mess with, it really started manifesting. My entire mindset had already changed moving into this new school. I knew I wasn't a dull girl anymore. I knew that if I wanted to be the best, I could. I knew that I was confident, smart, beautiful. Like, I had so much confidence. Like, I was literally operating on another level moving into this new school of mine. So I started going for competitions, representing my school. Like, it was really a serious matter. So my younger brother was actually already in that school before I came in. He was in a class, just a class below me. We would go for competitions together. Like, I was so good that nobody would have thought that I was once a dull girl or that girl that didn't know anything in class, that was taking last. God, my mom actually saw it as a miracle. I remember one day when I came back with my report card and everything was like A1, 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 physics A1, maths A1, further maths. She was like, you know, she has been praying and the Lord has done it in my mind. I'm like, okay, I know Jesus did something in my life, Mom. But I also did work on myself, okay? I did work on myself, okay? Let's just say he gave me the grace to work on myself. And then there came the time where they were about to choose head girl, head boy, the whole prefect thing. They were about to change hands and it was our turn. Remember, I came in SS1 and one of the rules of the school is that they don't give, especially the position of the head girl or the head boy, to someone that have not been with them from JSS1, since JSS1 to that point. And I came in SS1 third term. So even in my mind at that point, I knew that they were going to give me something, but I was actually thinking they were going to give me social prefect, because hello, I just came in, I know I'm very good and all that, I have the charisma, I have all that, but I felt like, yeah, they can't change the rules. They've never changed the rules in, I think, 15 years or over 20 years. They've never changed the rules, or they can't change the rules just because one girl came in. So we went for interviews, the whole written interview, oral interview, all the kind of interview, the whole observation interview, because to be observing everybody and all that. So there was this girl that was really good. She was also very good before I came. And she was actually the one that I was thinking they were going to give the head girl, because she's good and all that. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's also very confident. So she was kind of the person that they were thinking they were going to give the head girl to. Then I remember one day I was passing through the staff room. I was wearing a sweater, right? One of the top teachers saw me and was like, why are you wearing a sweater? Is your uniform dirty? And I'm like, no, my uniform is not dirty. My uniform can never be dirty. It's not just clean, it's ironed. And then he was like, okay, take off your cardigan. And I did take off my cardigan, and he saw that my uniform was, of course, neat and ironed. And he was like, okay, keep going. I didn't think so much of it, and I just left, not knowing that that was the major reason why I was picked, because I was never dirty. I was always clean. Like I said, I was that girl, guys. I was always clean, always neat. My uniforms were always ironed. And bringing another lesson, you guys know I'm going to bring a lesson from this. That singular act of cleanliness and the way I always dressed to school was one thing that put me ahead. And guys, this is one of the reasons why I keep saying your self-image is very, very important. The way you dress, the way you appear, the way what you put on is very, very important. The way you carry yourself can put you ahead of others, okay? You might not be the most brilliant, you might not be the most beautiful in your circle or in your workplace, but maybe just the way you dress and carry yourself could be that thing that will put you ahead. So don't joke with the way you appear anywhere. Don't joke with it. Don't joke with the way you dress to work. Don't joke with the way people perceive you. It's very, very important, guys. So the day came when they will announce the whole prefect thing and all that. And I became the head girl of my school. I was the first head girl to come out of that school that didn't start from JSS1. Oh my god, people hated me for that, but I didn't give a damn, as usual. So yeah, and that's how I became the head girl of my school. I hope you guys have learned so much from this little story. Okay, it's not little because it's quite long, but I hope you guys have learned so much from this story of mine. This is how I practically started my leveling up journey and how I became that girl in secondary school. And I just thought that I should share with you guys, because I felt like you guys are going to learn so many things from this story. And this is kind of giving me the whole assurance that Bennery, if you want something, go for it and you're going to get it. So guys, thank you so much for watching to the end. Thank you so much for staying. I hope this story has inspired you. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. What are you waiting for? You're going to enjoy it here, guys. Please like this video and leave a comment. Thank you so much. Bye.